All right, how's it going, people? Liberal Hill. Gonna get into some Gears of War 4. But before I do, let's talk about NWA Power. Um, Watched the show last week, my first time watching. Very, it's a show that stands out. Is hmm, I guess because of so much wrestling that I watch, like nothing really excites me anymore besides like the pay per views or like the high impact moves. I'm sorry, but just taking NWA by itself, it was a good show. Um, Really a lot of nostalgia. You know, if you watch the NWA in the 80s or the 70s, you're gonna love the twist they do with the modern era. I personally didn't watch the NWA because by that time when I was like a teenager or whatever, it was already out of style and pretty much off the map. So to see it reinvented in its uh, new way is it's pretty refreshing. And by the way, let me go ahead and change that to, let me see, let me change this right here. Edit video. All right, and pretty much same right there. All right, let's get back to NWA Power. So starts off, you got Jim Cornette. You watch some of the Jim Cornette experience podcasts, clips on YouTube. Very interesting guy. Like I always like Jim Cornette's his like accent or whatever, whatever, and his mind for wrestling. He sticks to it, and he isn't afraid to speak his mind. So you gotta respect that about Jim Cornette. Um, Also, with Jim Cornette, his talking, it kind of like seeps in because I was watching AEW, that Lucha Bros versus Private Party match. A little bit of Jim Cornette started to creep up. I was like, this is some horseshit. Like they were hitting all these big moves and everything like that, and I was just like, oh, well, that's not the finisher. That's the finisher. Oh, okay, that's horseshit. But carry on, guys. Um, I'll talk about AEW later if I get a chance to review it. Anyway, so Jim Cornette and the other guys out there, James Storm comes in and he's like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm getting sick and tired of Nick Aldis dodging me. Out comes Colt Cabana. He's like, you're dodging me. I want a shot at the uh, uh, national title. I forgot the name of the title. Sorry about that. And then out comes Eli Drake. Eli Drake. And he says that Blase Suave, you've been dodging Colt, whatever, and Nick Aldis has been dodging you. Out comes Nick Aldis, who addresses everybody, says that he doesn't deserve a shot because James Storm's a drunk. Eli Drake wants to be just like Nick Aldis, and then he proposes something. If let's just have a six-man tag. If my team wins, you give Colt Cabana a national title shot. I think that's what it's called. It's the national NWA national title. Anyway, but if your team wins, James Storm's team wins, you get a shot at the NWA World Title. But here's the thing: if you do that, you have to give up your title. You have to vacate the title because if you're going for the championship, I like that they're making the title feel important. Like, oh no, you're just not going to be too scrap, whatever guy here. You're going to have to really put it on the line here. You want this title, you got to give it up. You got to give up what you worked hard for. And I also, if I heard it right, the national title is sort of like a Money in the Bank / number one contender / option C type of thing. If I'm hearing it correctly. So the national title person is automatically the number one contender for as long as he holds the belt. If I'm hearing it correctly. So get past that. And then you get into, oh, you have this thing about with Camille, not James Storm, but Nick Aldis is, I guess, escort / bodyguard / whatever he needs her to be. Apparently, in the match against Tim Storm, she got clotheslined, and now this whole thing about her not speaking, and this announcer that's right here on the screen beside Colt Cabana, he wants her to talk, to explain herself, blah blah blah. And I guess that's somewhat of a sub storyline. Is she just strong and silent? Is all this not allowing her to talk? What's the deal? Subplot, blah blah blah. Let's see where it goes. Then you have Trevor Murdoch. Trevor Murdoch. Wow. Trevor Murdoch. Um, Trevor Murdoch, people. Look, it's not a shot against Trevor Murdoch. It just Trevor Murdoch. So he's talking to the announcer. He's like, I'm upset that Josephus threw powder in Colt Cabana's eyes, and the NWA was going to suspend Josephus for a couple of days or whatever. But I said no. I want to fight against him. And Josephus, I do like his character, although he wasn't in the full thing, so people couldn't see it. Josephus is a character. He's sort of like this Jesus cult type thing, type wrestler. He comes out with the whole Jesus guard, but he's also like a violent cult guy and everything like that. He says that his spiritual advisor uh, has released, full expression to do violence against Trevor Murdoch. They have the match. It's a short match. Trevor Murdoch wins because Josephus tries to go for the powder trick, but Trevor kicks the powder into Josephus' eyes and then hits a second rope bulldog, gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Trevor Murdoch, people. Trevor Murdoch. Then you have a promo for Thunder Rosa. I don't know too much about Thunder Rosa. I've heard her name, in wrestling, indie stuff. Never got a chance to watch none of her matches. It is what it is. Then you have Aaron Stevens coming out. Avert your gaze, people. Avert your gaze. Then Ricky Starks comes out and he does like this weird kiss my hand and he kisses his own hand. And yeah. Aaron Stevens was right. He did look stupid. But he made up for it by slapping the taste out of Aaron's mouth, which set up a match for later on. Then you had a promo segment where you had Eddie Edwards explaining to the tag champions about how they have nothing to live for besides pro wrestling and how he wants the tag team championship with him and Homicide. The NWA tag team champions, Thomas Leitner and the guy I've never heard of, Thomas Leitner, aka Bram. I didn't even know Bram was in the NWA, or Thomas Leitner. I didn't even know that. So that was a surprising shock to me. I was like, that guy looks kind of familiar, but he's wearing a kilt. He got up down cross, and then he started wrestling. I was like, okay, that's Bram. That's Bram. I thought he was going on the whole evil bastard thing with the broken middle finger shirts and everything like that, and the devil thing. I don't know. I don't know what led him to the NWA, but it's okay. Then you had one of the best things of the night. These retro type commercials. One of the best ones was Idol Stevens, Austin Idol, Austin Idol, going on his whole spiel about meeting the hot woman next door and giving her a kayfabe cocktail. And look, it was one of those things that you had to see, and it was hilarious. It was entertaining. So props to them for that. That nostalgia type thing. Then moving forward, you have a no disqualification match between the Dawsons and Homicide and Eddie Kingston. Um, I like how Jim Cornette says that, look, this isn't the thing you're going to see in the NBA all the time because we're trying to keep it traditional, blah, blah, blah. But these guys won it and they have bad blood. So, because of that bad blood, we're going to see this. They're not just, which makes it feel a little bit more special when you think about it. You know, a hardcore match or a grudge match, it should come at a special time, not just thrown out there willy nilly. Although I do enjoy a good grudge match, so whatever. Um, Main thing in this match, they injured Eddie Kingston's hand. Uh, Pretty much were working on it for the whole time. Eventually, during the match, they take out Kingston all the way. Homicide tries to fight them off, but a steel chair pretty much interrupts all that. They go up top for a splash or whatever one of the dolls is, while they have Homicide on the ground, stuffed with steel chairs. I think it was Leitner, Thomas Bram came up and hit the one of the Dawsons that was up top with the belt, and then his partner Royce or something like that came in and hit Eddie Kingston with like a Death Valley driver onto the steel chairs, and then had one of the Dawsons pin him. So kind of confusing to see where they're going with that. I mean, because they kind of injured both teams. I guess they see the Dawsons as the weaker team, or I don't know. That was just a weird decision on how that played out. Then you had a weird thing where you had this question guy. I don't know what that was. Then you had Marty Bell backstage talking about how she wants the NWA Women's title and that Allysin Kay is her friend and she had a T-shirt on it, but it's business. She wants the title and she wants to prove that she deserves a title shot. Then you had a match between Marty Bell and Ashley Vox. Out comes Allysin Kay. In a few words, she pretty much said, look, I love both of you guys, but you guys are trash. You don't deserve a title shot. The match between Ashley Vox and Marty Bell. It was a match. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. Yeah, it was just. It was a shoulder shrug. It was just like Marty's ass was better than the match. Like Marty's ass. The match. Um, Ashley Vox ends up winning with a pin, like some kind of, yeah, like a bridging pin that you don't see too much in wrestling today. So props to the NRA for doing that. Um, okay, whatever. Then moving forward, oh, you had Thunder Rosa coming out, and she wanted a handshake from Marty Bell, and Marty Bell just pretty much ghosts her. Where are we going with that? I don't know. I guess we have to just tune in to see. You had Idol Stevens. Why did I say Idol Stevens? Austin Idol, and then you got Austin. Anyway, Aaron Stevens versus Ricky Starks, and pretty okay match. You know what? When I first, seen this match, I was like, okay, well, Aaron Stevens is gonna win because he's the bigger star, and that's just how it goes in wrestling. His debut wrestling match in the NWA, he's gonna get a win automatically. I mean, I was gonna say easy peasy. Ricky Stark actually put up a decent fight and ends up winning the match. Like he goes to slap Aaron. Aaron backs off and he pretty much rolls him up with a schoolboy. But I see where they're going with this. For one, Aaron, he's already like a huge star over with the crowd. It's going to take a lot to knock him down a peg. By beating Aaron, it builds up Ricky Stark from, hey, it's a guy called Ricky Starks to, hey, It's a guy named Ricky Starks who beat Aaron Stevens. Possibly some star building, get people on the same level, make a little money, buy this one, you know what I'm saying? So with that, NWA, I applaud that. And I also applaud Aaron Stevens for pretty much taking a hit like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't have to, but he did to uplift the company. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Then you had the six-man tag, Colt Cabana, Nick Aldis, uh, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Anderson, so bad. Mr. Anderson defeated Bram or Thomas Latner. It's going Thomas Latner, his partner Royce, and James Storm. Uh, Pretty good six-man tag match. I mean, you had the usual stuff here, but it felt different. What was it? Oh, yeah, Nick at the end came with what was it? James Storm going for a super kick on Colt Cabana, missing and hitting Royce. They get James Storm out of the ring, and then Nick Aldis plants Thomas with like some kind of like sidewalk slam slash rock bottom type of thing, and then Colt Cabana hits his Superman pin, which is a very unique pin to say the least. So the guy's laying on his back, and after he's slammed, his legs are in the air. Pause. And Colt just dives through and hooks the guy's ankles. Pause with his ankles and just does like a overstretched pin, which looks very silly, but I would guess it would be effective, especially if you have the leg strength and the thigh muscles. Pause of Colt Cabana. So yeah, and I've also seen him get pins with those. Pins with that, wins with that same move in real life. You know, when I went to ROH shows and uh, you know, in television. So you know, it's a pretty credible move to say the least. Overall, NWA Powerrr is different. Is it look? It stands out from anything you're watching on wrestling television, YouTube, live stream, whatever. It stands on its own, and I appreciate that they're trying to be their own show. They're not trying to be, you know, WWE with big talent. With obviously they have big talent, talk about it, with the big production value and the stuff, whatever. I don't think the people come out to music, if I'm not mistaken. It's just simplified wrestling storylines. Obviously, Jim Cornette's there, so he's gonna say something and about storyline building, character development. Uh, Nobody's gonna be getting up from a 450 splash and like no selling it, or Jim Cornette is gonna run across the fucking desk. So if you're looking for that, I think NWA is a good alternative. Um, Now I'm going to see how long this lasts, and if you know the people stick around. You know, if really the thing is, are they going to stay in their lane, and just be content? Because this style, this studio style, is awesome, and I hope I can go to a show in December. I hope tickets don't sell out before, you know, whatever. But are they just going to stick in this lane? And it could be profitable for them. Maybe I don't know. I'm not no wrestling promoter or anything like that, but I can see this growing and expanding to like, okay, that's different. I want to be a part of that. I want to see that. Or they're gonna be like, okay, well, we're gonna do these shows for a little bit in Georgia, but then we're gonna expand, and try to be WE, which, if done right, they could do. But I want to see how long they stick with these small shows. Uh, yeah, and overall, yeah, I like it. I like NWA, and let's get into some Gears of War. I mean, my God, you want to go outside, Cat? Ah, shit. Alright. 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 Yes.
Okay, who else votes we stay inside for a while?
Me.
Right here. A power plant with no power. That ironic?
It sucks, but technically, still no.
Could be the power's not being routed here.
Then we gotta fix that. If this substation's dark, shows the radio tower will need to call backup.
Where are we going anyway?
Spire.
Is that some cog base?
No, a town. It's been deserted for decades.
Yeah, let's just hope that radio tower's even functional. Power or no power.
Hey, Dad, check this out.
Well, that switch should reroute the main feed. Nice. We've got power, and so does Spire. Now let's go make that call.
One really didn't want anything getting through here.
Hey, those transformers give me an idea. Check the control panel, see if you can vent the cores.
Okay, Dad. Venting the cores.
See that? A few shots on that exposed core should be enough to overload the system.
Causing a massive electrical discharge.
And clearing the way. Huh. Yeah, good idea.
Well, shit. Now we gotta reopen that transformer.
Okay, let's try this again.
This time, try shooting the core. All right, take your shot.
Holy shit!
Okay, Dad. You've obviously done this before.
No, but close enough. Come on.
That wind flare's still going strong.
If we're lucky, it'll have passed by the time we're out of here.
Yeah, I think we've established we're not very lucky. I'll take that.
Marcus, this backup of yours, how do you know he'll help?
Back at the house, I sent word I might need him. Pretty sure he's been waiting by the phone ever since.
Yeah? I guess we'll see about that, won't we?
It's him.
What? Who?
The one who took my mom.
Is where she belongs.
Kate, don't listen to it.
Tell me where my mother is!
The path to your mother lies through me.
Oh, shit. That's it! The transformer's open! We gotta shoot the core!
All right, boosters are exposed. Open fire.
All right, core's exposed! Now shoot it!
Forget the prisoners. Shoot the boosters.
Now! Shoot the blisters!
Watch out! Got one! This will come in handy. Core's exposed! Time to shoot it! Oh, yeah!
All right.
Transformer's open. We gotta shoot the core. Target the blisters!
In your hives. Well then, broadcast this. We're getting my mother back. Then we're burning your goddamn hive to the fucking ground!
Now what?
You know, Jen, as much as I enjoy our chats, we're a little busy.
You said before I didn't know what was going on, so why don't you educate me?
Look who finally figured out that 4 people aren't taking on the entire COG army just for the hell of it.
Took her long enough.
Here's what I propose. We all go back to New Ifira and you tell me exactly what's out here.
You've seen them, haven't you?
This isn't an intelligence summit, Lieutenant.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
What's obvious is that my efforts to keep our society united is the only chance we have against whatever's out here.
You actually believe the bullshit that comes out of your mouth, don't you? Must be comforting, since no one else does.
Lieutenant?
I'm not your fucking lieutenant!
JD, what's happening?
James!
Watch out for those quills!
Come on!
What the hell happened to Jen?
Just, I don't know, we'll sort it out later. We need to get to that radio tower.
Wait. You hear that?
Yeah, sounds like Jin didn't come alone.
What is this?
Jin's bucketheads are taking on the swarm.
Jeez. Never thought I'd be rooting for a bunch of DBs.
Reload commencing. Cease and desist all hostile activity. Hostile
We got a
contact
Guardian
spotted.
coming in! Let's make them stronger! Dead. Shield dead!
Unit reloading.
Another Scion!
Suppressing.
Oh, yeah! Damn it!
Gotcha.
Shit. Okay, I think that's all of them. For now.
Then let's head to the radio tower.
I'll put this to good use. Oh, look what I found! Ah!
We could try that door, see if there's a way through.
Can always use more. Hey, come on, let's get this open. There it is. Radio tower, dead ahead. Ah, good. Ammo.
Okay, so what did happen to Jen's body?
I think that Pouncer's quills hacked into it somehow.
How would that work?
A bioelectric field, maybe?
Or some kind of voltage-gated ion channel.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
It does.
Locked. We gotta find a way around.
Hey, there's a factory up ahead. Let's make our way through.
Then deal with him! Not so good at this.
Someone's crawling away.
Hey! We got more of them!
Guys, we got a scion!
Fall back! Get some cover!
Suppressing.
Okay, we're clear.
Let's just get inside the factory before any more show up.
Good. Ammo. A little help here? Help me open this door.
Well, look at that. An old Centaur factory.
Huh. Oh, you used to ride in these heaps, huh?
They weren't so bad. A little cramped. And broke down all the time.
That sounds like they were pretty bad.
Yeah, maybe. But they got the job done. Look sharp! We got drones!
Revive me!
And you're back. I got him! Incoming frag!
That's a clean shot.
Got a drone elite!
Ah, shit! Another Scion! Shit, I'm out!
Throwing grenade!
Target is down!
That brain anyway. All right, it's over. Now let's find a way out of here.
Better load up on ammo while we can.
Oh, you think we'll need it?
Yeah, Del. Unless your Lancer runs on smartass.
Seems to be working so far.
The radio tower should be just ahead, up this hill.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll get there without a hitch. Excellent.
Ah, shit! Turrets!
Ah, and there's the hitch.
Get to cover!
Go down!
Think the guy on that turret has something against us!
We gotta take him out!
Mine now. And you're out. Don't mind if I do. Better luck next time. Okay, we're done here. Dad, you ready to make that call?
I've been ready. Wait here.
Hey, Dad, hang on. Tell him we're gonna need more than a couple of extra Lancers here, and seriously, bots might do more harm than good.
Don't worry. He'll pull something out of his ass. He always does.
They're surrounding us.
Holy shit, you scared the crap out of me.
Sorry. Backup's on its way.
How long before he gets here?
Long enough that we'll need this.
Dad, what's the deal? Where's he meeting us?
Close, but we got time and Swarm to kill before he gets here.
From the sound of things, they're gonna attack any minute.
That's why we dig in here. way that's the last of them. Build what you can before more attack.
I just patched you up. Stop bleeding and just get back in. Guys, we got snatchers!
very long. Get on that fabricator. Zion incoming! Yeah, but I doubt for very long. Get on that fabricator. done yet.
Shit! Looks like they're bringing out the big gun!
We've got carriers!
Dad! Where the hell is he?
He'll be here, James. There! That's his signal. Let's get to the rendezvous point. Ha! Ha!
Good. Ammo. Hey, what do you know? Looks like it's all clear.
No, no, no. You've got to stop saying that. Seriously.
Saying what?
All clear. Come on. It's a perfect way to jinx us.
Come on, you're kidding.
No, I'm not. Since this all began, when has it ever been all clear?
Normally, I'd say jinxing has nothing to do with actual probabilities, but in this case, I agree. Don't say it.
All right, this is ridiculous. Look around. It is all clear.
Marcus, come on, man.
Yeah, Dad, I don't know. They've kind of convinced me.
Tell you what, if I really did just jinx us, I'll deal with it myself. Now let's get to the damn rendezvous point. He said he'd meet us at the intersection just ahead.
Something big's heading this way.
Hey, Marcus, you jinxed us. Great job.
Actually, I don't think I did.
When Marcus Phoenix calls him help, he does not mess around.
What? You don't call, you don't write. Hey, who loves you, Marcus? Whoa!
Been too long, Cole.
Yeah, about 10 years too long.
You remember James?
Yeah, I remember him being a lot smaller.
Everyone's small next to you, Uncle Cole.
Uncle Cole? Excuse me, what? Didn't I give you enough toys when you were a kid?
Oh, I've seen enough of your toys to last a lifetime, thanks.
His toys.
Kate, Dell, meet Damon Baird, CEO of DB Industries, whose bots have been trying to kill us for the last 20 hours.
Hey, whoa, whoa. The whole killer DB thing? Jin did that, not me.
Well, they've still got your initials on them.
Let me know if any of this sounds familiar. You go AWOL from the COG, about 6 months ago, and somehow no one arrests you. Or even more recently, there you are, stuck in Settlement 5, and just magically, a bot transport cart pulls up and tells you to get in.
Oh, seriously, Dad? You had this asshole watching out for me?
I think the word you might be looking for is thank you.
You sure you can handle this thing?
You know the kind of day we've had? You wouldn't ask.
JD's and Jack Jr., so one of you take second betting.
So they back. Really back. Kind of missed them, weird
messed up sort of way.
I know what you mean.
And there's our ride.
I'm here, sweet cheeks. Ready to go?
Tell me your wife wanted to do this.
Sam and I aren't married. Special lady friend, please.
And she insisted on coming.
Hey, kids. Can you hear me up there?
Yeah, I hear you. Meet us the dam. Oh, and Uncle Baird.
Try to keep up.
We kept up just fine, little one, didn't we? Yeah. We'll scout ahead, let you know what we're up against.
So, JD, the one guy who you didn't want help from is the one guy who could actually help? Oh, come on. That's gotta be ironic.
Yeah, you know what? That one is ironic.
Ha! I knew it!
All right, kids. There's a lot of these assholes between you and that dam.
Gee, thanks, Uncle Baird.
Hey, you got it.
Ah, shit! Carrier!
Scions, by that gate!
And speaking of gates, Baird, we're blocked.
Those medics have remote targeting systems. Name what you want, we blow it up.
Huh, sweet. All right, calling in an airstrike.
Stand by. Gates down.
Nice! Right, we're moving on.
Rockets outgoing. Oh, that was a clean shot. Snatcher up ahead! We gotta hit it hard! Call it an airstrike! Missiles away! Missiles are away! Bye-bye! Missiles away!
Good news and bad news, kids. Bad news is, a lot of swarm are coming after you.
Yeah, no shit. And the good news?
The good news is, your dad's very, very proud of you.
Yeah. Okay, look, I'm gonna kill some more monsters.
Missiles are away! Let's hit it! Target destroyed! I'm not giving his mech back!
Hey, don't even think about it.
Rockets outgoing!
Hey, more snatches overhead.
We've got this!
out of here.
Yeah, sure. But how?
Hey, kids, target the wall. We'll make you an exit.
I like the sound of that.
Hey, you guys all right down there?
Well, so far so good. Hey, any idea what's up ahead?
Seen a lot of bad guys. Big ones, too.
Big, huh? You know, I think we can handle big.
Ha ha! That's the story of my life! James, the dam is just ahead.
Hey, more snatchers! Heads up! More carriers! Snatchers too!
All right, we're moving up. And notice, I did not say we're all clear.
I'm sure Dell appreciates that.
Ah, we're blocked. We're gonna need an airstrike.
Missiles are away.
Damn it! That wheel's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, we're just a bit taller than last time we were here.
Well, maybe we go through it.
Rockets away.
Okay, dam's just ahead. Let's clear that wheel.
swarm down here to deal with. Just finish that damn thing off.
Hey, Barrett, what's the Raven's condition?
Main rotor's okay. Tail's gone. Why?
'Cause I just got an idea.
Let's go get her.
Oh my God. You knew, didn't you?
Yes. But I didn't know we'd find this.
If I'm released, I'll die. They've seen to that. Katie, cut me loose. Please.
Raina, please.
JD.
You can't ask her to...
Don't. Just let me say goodbye.
Again. No. It's okay.
This isn't over. So get her somewhere safe.
I don't need protection.
I know. You need time. Trust me. I've been there.
She wanted you to have that.
It was my grandmother's. I never knew her.
It's beautiful.
So where the hell is everybody?